Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. I'm Marina, the crochet designer behind Bloodimaryart. Today's tutorial will guide you on how to crochet my autumn breeze sweater, which is a fun and quick project that's perfect for the mid-season transition. Before we dive into the video, I noticed that a large number of viewers are not subscribed to my channel, so it would mean the world to me if you could take a moment to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. This way you never miss out on any of my new videos. Okay, so let's grab your favorite yarn and hook, settle into a comfy spot, and let's get started on this autumn breeze weather together. A quick reminder that if you are less into visuals and more into reading, you can purchase an inexpensive, simplified written pattern on my website and other shopping platforms like Etsy, Ravelry and Lovecrafts. Here are the supplies you'll need. The main yarn is a combination of two strands held together for extra coziness, a fine cotton yarn and a thread of lace mohair. I'm using this gorgeous degradè cake called Cotton King's Sultan Deluxe in color 25, together with Friends Kid Silk in color 49. They have many color combinations available, so feel free to have a look at their website. I'll let you their links down below in the description. If you don't want to use the same combination, feel free to use any sport or DK yarn of your choice. I will let you some suitable yarn substitutions down below as well. The contrasting yarn is a DK Woody Tweed in color 13, which is made with 100% recycled fibers. It's a little delicate when you pull it, so just be careful. You will also need a 5mm crochet hook, yarn needle, tape measure, scissors and stitch markers. Let's begin with the contrasting color by creating our foundation double crochet. If you are not familiar with this technique, it's a method used to create the beginning chain and the first row of a project simultaneously. It eliminates the need to make a separate beginning chain, and the final result is more elastic. Chain 4, yarn over, insert the hook into the first chain and pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on hook. Yarn over, pull through 1 loop. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, insert the hook into the base of the double crochet, which is your beginning chain. Make sure to go through both loops and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 1 loop. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Repeat until you reach the current length, which should be around half of your bust measurement. I worked a total of 55 stitches. Chain 2, turn and work 1 double crochet into each stitch across. After your last double crochet, remove your hook and grab your main yarn. You need to insert your hook through these diagonal loops. Grab the new yarn and pull it through. Chain 3 and pull the old yarn. This way you change color seamlessly. Do not cut the old yarn as we'll use it soon. Turn your work and start inserting treble crochet into each stitch. To treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert the hook into the stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over, pass it through 2 loops, yarn over, pass it through 2 loops, yarn over, pass it through 2 loops. Continue this way until the end of the row. Chain 3, turn your work and insert 1 treble crochet into each stitch across. Once you have finished your 2 rows of treble crochet, it's time to change yarn again. Remove your hook and insert it through the 2 diagonal loops. Grab the contrastic yarn and pull it through. Chain 1 and pull the old yarn. Turn your work and insert 1 half double crochet into each stitch across. After the half double crochet row, chain 2, turn your work and insert 1 double crochet into each stitch across. With our double crochet row completed, let's add some texture by working some front post double crochet stitches. Begin by chaining 2 and turning your work. Insert 1 double crochet into the first stitch and 1 front post double crochet around the front post of the second stitch. Remember, the front of your stitch is where you need to insert the hook, so access the back of it, grab the yarn and work a regular double crochet. One double crochet into the next stitch. Repeat alternating 1 front post double crochet and 1 normal double crochet until the end of the row. Remember to maintain the alternating pattern, 1 front post double crochet, 1 double crochet, until you reach the end of the row. Be mindful not to unintentionally increase the stitches by working around and into the same stitch. So either you work around the front post or either you work into the stitch. Turning the back of your work, you should see a consistent alternation of stitches. If your last stitch should be a front post double crochet, don't do it, but work another normal double crochet instead. Chain 1, turn, insert 1 half double crochet into each stitch across. Chain 2, turn, 1 normal double crochet into the first stitch. Skip the second stitch. You need now to insert a front post double crochet into the next stitch. You need to make sure that this row of front post double crochet sits in between the front post double crochet of previous row, meaning that the front post double crochet does not align with the front post double crochet of the previous row. You should start to see a sort of triangular shape with the new front post double crochet at the top of the 2 front post double crochet below, like this. Repeat alternating 1 front post double crochet and 1 normal double crochet until the end of the row. Chain 1, turn, 1 row of half double crochet. Again, it's time to change color, but this time we use a normal color change. So before closing your last half double crochet, grab the other yarn and close the stitch. As I don't like to have too many ends to wave in, I do not cut the yarn but simply pull it up. If you prefer, you can cut the yarn and wave in the ends afterwards. Chain 3, turn your work, 1 treble crochet in each stitch across. Repeat this row for a total of 4 rows of treble crochet. When you are done with your 4 rows of treble crochet, change color as seen previously. Chain 1, turn 1 half double crochet into each stitch across. Repeat this last row one more time for a total of 2 half double crochet rows. Change color, chain 3, turn 1 treble crochet in each stitch across. After your row of treble crochet, you'll change color one more time and work a similar pattern repeat we have seen previously. So change color, chain 1, turn, insert 1 half double crochet into each stitch across. After the half double crochet row, chain 2, turn and insert 1 double crochet into the first stitch. 1 front post double crochet around the front post of the second stitch. Repeat alternating 1 front post double crochet and 1 normal double crochet until the end of the row. Chain 2, turn, insert 1 double crochet into each stitch across. Chain 2, turn, 1 normal double crochet into the first stitch. Skip the second stitch, front post double crochet into the next stitch. Repeat alternating 1 front post double crochet and 1 normal double crochet until the end of the row. Chain 1, turn, 1 row of half double crochet. After you finish with your half double crochet row, change color again and make 5 rows of treble crochet as seen before. I realized that I've reached my desired length, so after these 5 treble crochet rows, I changed color and made 1 row of half double crochet with the contrasting color. If you want to make it longer, feel free to repeat any pattern repeat of your choice. You could make the same texture pattern in contrasting color and then make 4 treble crochet again, or maybe work only treble crochet rows. If you want to make it shorter, feel free to skip any row of your choice. Once you are satisfied, finish off with 1 row of half double crochet in contrasting color. Cut a long piece of yarn and fasten off. Make another exact panel in the same way, but at the end add 1 more row of half double crochet. This is gonna be your back panel. Now it's time to block your panels to enhance the drape and stitch definition. I personally steam block my panels, but feel free to use any method of your choice. I used a tape measure to guide me on how much to stretch the panel in order to achieve the desired width and length. Once you are done with both panels, it's time to sew the shoulder seam. To do that, grab a couple of stitch markers and use a tape measure to measure from the shoulder leaving approximately a 9-inch gap in the center to allow passage for your head. Be sure to have the same number of stitches on both the right and left side. Using the long piece of yarn at one end, thread it onto the tapestry needle and start sewing the two pieces together, lining up the corresponding stitches on each side. Start working from the outside, grabbing only the external loop on both sides. Alternate between working from right to left and left to right. Stitch back and forth between both pieces until you reach the stitch marker. Cut the yarn and weave in the ends. Repeat the process on the opposite side. Attach a new piece of yarn to the right corner and make a triple knot to secure it. Stitch back and forth as seen before. Cut the yarn and weave in the ends. Now it's time to create the armhole join. Measure from the top outside edge of the shoulder down to the armpit to get the correct armhole depth for your size. I like my armhole to be around 8 inches, but feel free to increase or decrease your measurement accordingly. Once you've got the right measurement, use a stitch marker to mark the spot. Once you've got the right measurement, weave in all those hanging tails and sew up the side, just like you did for the shoulder part. Start from the bottom corner and go up to the stitch marker. You are stitching on the side of your work, so no need to stick only to the external loop. Just insert your needle in wherever it feels right. Cut the yarn and weave in the ends. Repeat the same process on the opposite side. Flip your work right side out, and here is the final result. Weave in the other end tails, and you are now ready to begin working in the round on the sleeves. Attach your contrasting color under the armpit, chain 1 and work a round of half double crochet. You need to insert 1 half double crochet into each half double crochet rows, 2 half double crochet into each double crochet rows, and 3 half double crochet into each treble crochet rows until you get back to the first stitch. The first row in my case is a half double crochet row, so I'll place only 1 half double crochet. The second one is a double crochet row, so I'll place 1 half double crochet into the base of the double crochet and 1 half double crochet on the side of it. I have another double crochet row, so I repeat the same process. After that, I have 1 half double crochet row, so I placed 1 half double crochet into it, and now I have my first treble crochet row. So I place 1 half double crochet into the base of the stitch and 2 half double crochet on the side of it. Keep repeating this pattern until you reach the first stitch of the round and slip stitch into it. Chain 2, 1 double crochet into each stitch around. Before closing your last slip stitch, change color, so drop the current yarn just before slip stitching and use the other color to close it. Chain 3. I like to pull both my yarns a little and keep them inside my work as I crochet for extra safety. Work 1 treble crochet in each stitch around until the end. Slip stitch into the first stitch. Keep repeating this last treble crochet round until you reach your desired length. I personally made a total of 19 treble crochet rows to get to a 18 inches long sleeve. We finish off with a contrasting row of half double crochet to get a nice edge. Change color before the slip stitch and chain 1. One half double crochet into each stitch around. Slip stitch into the first stitch, cut the yarn and fasten off. Weave in all the remaining ends and repeat on the other side. And you are done! I hope you had fun, and remember to tag me Bloodimaryart on your social media if you share a picture of your new creation. I really love to see it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I hope to see you next time.